Now, the United States and Europe are engaged in a war of words over President Donald Trump's new national security strategy document. And now an alleged leaked document can potentially escalate the situation even further. The leaked document, allegedly the full version of the strategy, throws light on the U.S. potential outlook towards the European Union. The version accessed by the new website Defense One claims that the U.S. wants to closely work with 4 nations with the aim of eventually weaning them away from the EU. Now, the 4 nations reportedly mentioned include Austria-Hungary, Italy and Poland. The leaders of these are considered close to Trump and sometimes not aligned with other members of the European Union on policies. In the recent past, the Austrian Chancellor Christian Stocker has publicly argued against the EU's asylum rules, and his government is aimed at curbing the right of refugees to bring in their close family members. On the other hand, the Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has often accused the EU of smugness towards Italy. Another close partner of Trump, the Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban, openly backs the US national security strategy and has asserted that Europe is severing its ties with Russia was a mistake. Similarly, Polish President Karol Nawrocki has stressed that Warsaw should align its national security strategy with the roadmap released by the United States. The White House denies it. Deputy Secretary Anna Kelly has refuted the authenticity of this document, emphasizing that no classified or alternative version exists. Now, she made it clear that President Donald Trump has signed only one national security strategy document that was publicly released. She further added that the strategy clearly directs the U.S. government to act on his defined principles and priorities. Now, earlier, the controversy arose over the national security strategy document, which accused Europe of lacking civilizational self-confidence and also being over-regulated. It also warned of Europe's civilizational erasure and has held the European Union responsible for undermining the political liberty and sovereignty. And moreover, it has linked the bloc's migration policies to strife in the continent. The released version of the document also hints at a greater focus on fostering relations with like-minded right-wing administrations and movements. Besides this, it also calls for supporting parties, movements and intellectual and cultural figures who seek sovereignty and restoration of traditional European ways of life while remaining pro-American. The controversy over the security strategy is the latest in the already strained relationship between the United States and also its European allies. In recent comments, President Donald Trump has been continuously criticizing and berating Europe. In his latest attack, he has said that Europe is in fact headed in a very bad direction.
Whoa, that's a nasty one. I don't know. Elon has not called me to ask for help on that one. But no, that's a tough thing. I don't think it's right. No, I don't think it's right. I don't see, how they can do that. No. I'll speak about it later. I'm going to get a full report on it. Look, Europe has to be very careful. They're doing a lot of things. We want to keep Europe Europe. Europe is going in some bad directions. It's very bad for the people. We don't want Europe to change so much. You're going in some very bad directions. That was a big thing.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.